This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy. This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit
Tuesday. We are we are paying us beautifully landed safely. Near that hashtag keep quiet Bafana. No, I don't know. But you can send your Buffy. Your friend on your Buffy, I have some no. You say, and league game back also. And I mean, start time is problem, because now I be over there. But I have and then as Santiago, any Techiman 11 wonders and a able. Now, I'm here to my chance, so as good, ne hearts of folk, our bosses, I games in the live commentary of those games. At the bro. But Andy Garcias, they say Sonim the football academy of the moment.
Oh, yes.
Sonim,
Chairman Minim. Minim. Oh, Kempon. Football Academy. I
saw Kumasi. Now, one woman. Academy, no. Oh, branding.
Chairman, too much.
I'm just a show.
No, coaches club. We count coaches of one of them. Hey, Black Stars former coach.
Yo. Who's that? A lot of former players around the team. And actually, Tony Kempo.
Yeah.
Emsa Kempo, they go for the Nimino Pie. The amount for Omamundi Boy, if you had the team in the year. And I kiss them about Danny Lumba, Nimoka, Canada, Japan, Crony. Where did you know, bro?
Cash one.
Cash. Onuna, maybe Casimiacho. Back in the year 2001. Not me check Asante go 200,000 Ghana cedi. 2 billion. Not that. 2,000. The year 2000. Saban for Bekaya. That time, Onna no the vice chairman at that time. To Herbert Mensah. Who's a Herbert now co-opted because Campo no that I know hold position be. But scare no the check out corner. We go to go niba or dokotoko papa. I don't know what football academy. I say I don't know now I'm crana. Now I said the football academy for football academy for bars. Come on.
What do you ever call what I be?
Come on. Come on, Chino. But
and we are going to team no. So we ever call what I be.
Come on, Chino. And you guys don't call one side. And you guys don't call one side.
Some of you.
Oh, yeah, Baby Henning. But on Tuesday. Campo Football Academy and a Asante Robo friendly game. After I got to call a UNT, as I give you never call Campo crowd. Say the Dr. Prosperity said the punk cry. Said you talent new man was starting sporting. It's your mama Kwaba, Mama Kumasi, Coach Kusiapi, and so they wish you all the best. A Campo Football Academy. Oh, the Dwayne goes to me young pictures. Get to know home. Basa, say, oh, we don't talk. Take on man. Hey, Basa on team no Academy Premier League for Mom's on me Premier League.
Silent can you board and Kaunyesika for them on the moon shebo moi. And I come aboard the cononym. Me bomb price a bit stage, young frustrating. Because you have gotten to this stage, I question as a cafe domestic rabo munino. Frustration is no majai. Me kai pass Tony Ebu aba asi also be in football no. Edu stage was frustration to so jab no cry onye biem. Bon so de wonye sikani amana fa ne sika nwuramu a ontimi nye. Okwa bro chira teams akese a iso mugidi nyina no. Our rich owners. Edi nya camp nom de omo sika nwura football mu a chairman eno ne promote me football no kosoro. Let's begin to encourage such people. Not just campon. Says can be anybody so baba be ball na. The campon ebe ye almost anybody o. When you frustrate him, another rich man be atting chairman and any so maybe.
Yeah.
Obiani ni so maybe.
It's just the Football Association itself, you know, and try on one means we not more encourage some of these people because na football no nyamfa so film na or kind better story. Me sure said despite tia baka say let me also go in. Yeah.
Sikani fufu nso tia let me also go in. Na instead of sikani kwa micha akoto team.
Yeah.
So these rich people no gradually omdom sika buy into football.
And they also encourage you.
Me no ntimi fa sika nye ball eni bi.
Yeah.
Ejeska fo ya na betima ye ball no.
Ah, we can say match aka ma ko yi. Ko yi na man for bob on so we just say na all months and the way. Me ko go case can go kwa no yi. Ma ko vi. Me go case go kwa no yi.
Go for so go ji bi afaka.
Yamo camp on abaso. Ma hu team no and me heard the way almost here kitted. Oh, who say organized football academy. Now how many people can decide who I employ Coach Kosiapia? Coach Kosiapia, former Blaster coach.
I don't know answer any age.
No coaches. I'm a Senegal. Coaches being here. Was a native man? Hey, Natim waiting there. Coaches. Never been watching a coaching team. I say yes. I don't know. I'm defenders coach. Your strikers coach. Midfielders coach. Coaches be. It's on a Tuesday. How many Santiago to call?
Now, what's the Facebook will be say, yeah, Payamra who asked Park, you be home.
Aye, you train you.
Okay.
Oh, now facility, also, almost another team number commanded 2 weeks. Or one of the team no come. Or some familiarize with all those things. You're more camp on Abaso. You're more camp on Abaso power. I had there. Now, Tuesday, semester is a commanding Lubianco. Definitely.
Okay.
How many are Santiago to call?
Okay.
Omne, when I say 3 anybody could trim.
Yeah.
If it was a campo, or ye kotoko or a brosocra.
And your phone in Toko.
Aha, or ye kotokopa. It's just if you are the personality to be a place, Kaka. Oh, honest of the augmented team.
Yeah.
Now, Yamaku Kusapian, so Aquaba. Now, since some more.
Oh, there's some Debibrio. And some of the minister already in the budget.
Finance minister.
Yeah, finance minister, point 976 of his presentation. Was here a renovation or steady 5 nina. Obobia state of air completion. Chairman, Osia Cross posted 98% complete.
Kumasi.
Phase 1. Was a Kumasi no phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 of Babayara 98% complete. Essipon, when I seminar, Essipon was it 90% complete, not a phase, one can phase. 90% complete. At the end, 90% complete, you show pictures.
Now, only sir, the member of parliament for the area.
Yes.
Actual Krata addressed to the finance minister. Say, Osrena,
yeah.
On the MP for that area.
We need.
Now, I was say 90% there. Oh no, 90% no. Now. Ever pictures in Chelsea here.
Okay, I'm quiet. What do you
MP no letter no. Area MP no letter answer. The member of parliament for that area na yen kaima eti for na yeah Facebook live and also yetimi enhebi. Oh. And saying it. Okay. Aha. Well, Honorable Jogati, member of parliament for Essipon Ketan constituency. That's how they got. I'm the politics. I have an injured and Yahundi. Okay. I say request for information on the rehabilitation of Essipon Stadium. I write with regards to the above. The finance minister, if I don't talk to the minister for youth and sports, okay. Also, the finance minister in the budget statement delivered on Wednesday, 17th of November, 2021 stated that the rehabilitation works on the Essipon Stadium is 90% completed. My checks reveal otherwise. As Member of Parliament for the area, I'll be grateful if you could furnish me with an update on the said project, which is located in my constituency. Furthermore, if the information given is inaccurate, please furnish the Finance Minister with the accurate information to enable him advise himself accordingly. The project is of great interest to me and my constituents. Counting on your usual cooperation, respectfully yours, Jogati. It's Jogati and Christian.
Yes.
On a Member of Parliament for the area.
And Sana Ajarebe show pictures, no, young build background to the story.
Okay.
Stadium yes in 2008. See Edebe hosted can 2008.
And hosting so.
Mekai say 2018 from 2008 embassy 2018 there was no renovation work. Yamfa and San Stadium no esi wa mane say Chairman Mekai past 2018 ena abanwe bae no omse da bi yen hwe mane say that much to mu twenska de to say yen fa say ska ne renovation Chairman kai ska no na $3 million o convert it into Ghana cedis 18 million Ghana cedis way back in 2018 and at the finance ministry and the sports ministry ekabo mu said there be yen yesi ade we yen twema de ne say to the level say yen timi nya ho hwe eti de mu ade no mu ninko de aka ne ho mai so for yesi ade ne 2008 ebesi 2018 na yanye a single renovation work on the facility ni de yen twesi kanto ne pharmacy stadium no in a try $3 million from 2018 chairman sir $3 million no and the nay finance minister in our parliament eka say ya the $3 million akọ stadium no ho a stadium no 90% complete on the renovation work ama 40 as say ya afejare show pictures no near who say $3 million the year jumano. Emu 90% is done. A jumano say ne senkeye.
Where current picture?
Yeah, current pictures. Essipon any. I say it is 90% complete. $3 million, 80 million Ghana cedis. Oyamashu.
David.
Ana hanka will.
I be a hanka. Ana Christian was one face.
David be one face. One face. One face.
But chairman, Professor Chumesi, Koka chere Obama, Sadiq Adam say when he show so say, I must spend 2.7 million and
out of the 3 million.
Out of the 3 million.
No, renovation. I am asking what has been done. Say $3 million. Now, sir, $3 million. Yes, there renovation. 2.7 of it is gone. What has been done on this facility? And I think sir, as a people, we need to demand answers from our leaders. And nobody can excuse them in this way mistake there be. Where your budget? Already budget. I think the information in the budget, you know, I say accurate. You can't say somebody deceived me. Now, so we reduce our portion of Kayana 2022 budget 0.7976 of his presentation. I quote the minister, Mamin Kotino. Was it Mr. Speaker? Some stadiums across the country were renovated in 2001 and are at various stages of completion as follows. Accra Sports Stadium, 98% complete. Phase 1 of Baba Yara Sports Stadium, 98% complete. Essipon Stadium, 90% complete. Cape Coast, 60% complete. Memenko Cape Coast. Kumasi de betim dia chawome because they want to juma baso. Akra emu so ma juma. For this
Cape Coast the ehunu kwa there. If that is constitute 60% and it just on more work.
Yes.
But now say we 90% complete. Now pictures here you current pictures are. It just say
this is not even 10% complete.
Stadium for new year.
This is not even 10% complete.
Anyway, may intimate stadium with that.
Now beyond this, Chairman, Auditor General, Nano almost call Ekokasa or Happy FM. Nansembia Masatino, Miyamashimi. Now the reason why a man for person betua tax okroma say ni say you tua tax in man penimfo I said they don't see the benefit from it. Chairman, onim say stadium ni nyina generate o man ka sika. I'm afraid no internally generated funds. Now Auditor General ameki a report. The report, the headline of Chairman T has a sustainability of sports stadia in Ghana. That's the heading of the report. Now, I saw a report in Vienna. Was it between 2015 and 2016? Accra Sports Stadium scale generated here. Between 2012 and 2013, Kumasi Sports Stadium scale stadium generated here. No, Chairman, you who be a scanner.
Say,
Ubisame.
Say, you must scanner.
You who be a scanner. Stadium ni me no. Accra Sport on my period specific period. Was it between 2015 and 2016? That is the Accra Sports Stadium. And at 2012-2013, Kumasi Sports Stadium. Sa stadium ni no. Sika e generate ye no. National Sports Authority cannot account for it. Na utis kana chairman nya 1 million asem. And 50,000 Ghana cedis asem. Chairman well over 10 million Ghana cedis. 10 million Ghana cedis. 10,683,044 Ghana cedis. Chairman, you says can. Assistant Auditor General for Performance and Special Audit. Right here on Happy FM. Chairman, the audit was to find out whether the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the National Sports Authority have carried out their oversight responsibilities and implemented measures to ensure the physical and financial sustainability of the sports stadia. Chairman Tihase, the NSA as the National Sports Authority does not have any document on their internal generated funds for the years which has been stated. 10 million Ghana cedis.
Hey,
10. You who may be a scan. Now, the reason why you can't say you say, Chairman, there are several times report about Bontain, but there are no consequences. That is why so bit Bontain. Necessary according to your tax. I haven't so bet your tax. Stadium no genetics cow. And one will expect and Kaya genetics canon. Yes, says Kana and yes, our renovation work in our stadium one. But the money generated by the facility cannot be accounted by those who are supposed to even some of us can see. They haven't said and 1 million and 2 million. Chama Ayako 11 million Ghana cedis. 10,683,000 Ghana cedis. No one can account for it. The reason why I can't come here is that the betting coming in every time you don't see anyone punished for it. You don't trace the money again. But no one will be held accountable for it. Then you come to me on the street and tell me I should pay tax. When you don't force me, you don't compare me. People who are supposed to pay it willingly, Chairman, they will not pay willingly. I didn't try. Because some of this is a bon airtime.
Well, exactly well, say yes, you okay. Some of these things, I was a Ghana and Kwana, and in that with respect to any particular regime, Ghana and Obi and misappropriate or institution there, and never will risk infanta. Scan you, many background upon the song of Trefi. You don't got Trefi good discount. What I say, the master could feel good. Instead of saying, baby, so you don't could jina as a Nibia, you do awesome, you don't could too. But had it, I say, I upon no got Trefi. You will never got Trefi discount. Scan out Jane Goody. Yeah, no. Yes, inshallah for me.
Sky, I own as a crew must excavators in Etmira. Excavate Kakakano, you Munaira. 10 million.
Oh, my model, Maui, what they say. Okay, and if you're coming on the bra, na yeba aba be hwen sem no na minim say among of some games no the biggest game of the weekend Arsenal England the Arsenal Liverpool and of course uko Italy so Lazio Juventus and also a big game so any of the other games eba so nyina no yeba be hwe eno ho sem yawo the Catalonian derby no so eba so eno ye ene Barcelona na Espanyol no so baso it's ever no so any sama hodo a ewa amono nya Andy Casillas but abrante we asim we na am say yi kakra abrante na sem
na mission on say Ghana de bia na Ghana de ka sai sika no nti like abaning team pay like oko Ghana commercial na ko yi sika na bia kotokone has you know amama bo fix match na ko ye o me abanye twa onya sa like say onya like on year fix match we are 5 match kotokone has be kotoko win and be over 3.5 and so bit mean be 4.7 kotokone has ba ne be medium money can face win and over 4.5 no mama bo fix onya be 1,000 odds we no mama bo fix ba no ko almost come Bank of Ghana nyina de twa betting say ni na mo chichichichim na ko metwa boy ti ko mun ti mfanti Hasaacas no ni
tia bro jama ne tia bro
abawi o get chire so de bi he di tribu ade o tribu seven brothers are ko ni na say Ghana yefo isika nyina ngotwa we end of ye 1,000 was
so say fix match no say bi akotokone has win over 3.5
says can one betting over the video
so you try no betting companies ni nyina na etwitwa
go we na agogo very so hey Ghana okay wala tefo yan ko amono ne mra Andy Casillas je be wram ne ahwa amono ne nsem no ewia ne se de yade ho nsem nyina no de aka nyina no e de very atroso
enu so betumi akoso so kola league anima games a ekoso na no a Levante ene Bilbao ebo goalless draw ene ebo 1 p.m. Celta Vigo ebo Villarreal Sevilla ene Deportivo Alaves Atletico Madrid ebo Osasuna na fi Barcelona ene Espanyol eno 8 p.m. na fi nyamia
the Barca game
8 Barca game 8 eno na say enwi
say medical catch us I give me there me enye da bi Barcelona de so bia is on match bia you but the Americans say big teams no our players go international break no do na no Betian why careful wo mo because one you careful our na asematu I careful as
in the PS in nonsense
one of them say first go na it mean say small teams goals or make she goals to be ebu on so nyom nyina on to our ya strategic kaka adna ehu die ba do bende ehu ba bende Christian
chairman
yan games
and then Ogidi Brown birthday
and Ogidi Brown birthday and then 21st
and then so your Kanu so birthday
20 okay 21st yeah
20th Asaacas so birthday ne
eti Kanu birthday and then Ogidi Brown birthday
o mkabo mu
are na mi enu
and then some be shia o kotoko game na se
ayeka
sa game say o munya security for obi ramo money o mu hwe na numa o manga gapoha azan room
Ogidi Brown was Akoto Kanu
by saying Yamisha Momo, they are wonderful.
Yes. Yeah. Very good guys.
Amazing personalities.
Very good guys.
And happy birthday, Ogidi Brown. Happy birthday, Kanu.
Yes.
Yamisha Mo.
Conga Brown, happy birthday to you. my brother from another mother. And Kanu so there. Kanu go Nippon na madebi okuta concussion. Debia. Jack. Now we should happy birthday. Only say no so there you birthday. Enro Napoleon wife birthday.
Yeah.
Napoleon wife birthday. Na we should know happy birthday. In Napoleon. And I could just Napoleon. The wife birthday ne Rana. Or even free that one am there some down. Or na some no do I say a pongre viarsa. That one no fancy man. That one.
So no birthday.
Eti Jemima, Napoleon wife, even Jemima. Jemima, happy birthday to you. Also, dear no, is actually actually I can't because Wazana. Maybe I be free man here from. Ako baby bekwa. Iti show happy birthday. And so honum. Now him say on anyone's birthday Monday.
Yeah.
On anybody free that birthday Monday. You back with him the birthday ben watch within a year. Obi a birthday bi osmato. Birthday dey me so birthday.
Because you smoke no smoke. And nanya na say di ba ko 99 hono. Nanya no auto.
Nanya birthday. Iti well, Christian,
Chelsea there on this year me feel pa before the international break. Chelsea last game drop 2 very huge points. Abra Chelsea TV Emma omo Burnley about 1-1. Near say Chelsea betimi the Premier League na. Sa points na Chelsea drop here no. Nyamianum Ukraine, I was so surprised. Say Chelsea fie na on Burnley about 1-1. And Chelsea any Leicester nebo. Na last weekend na before the international breaker, Chelsea 1-1 against Burnley no. Na Leicester and so any Leeds United and so 1-1. So 2 teams na omusia neno. Omo last games in the Premier League no obia 1-1. But chairman, Leicester nyamianu Ukraine they are struggling. Adeba I am very consistent with Leicester. They say omo very inconsistent. Now share Leicester. What is that? Game now. List 1-1 no. Ya sticker. At the Europa League na kanwa. Chelsea Leicester in the last 3 games, chairman winibi. Enei where the English Premier League table no swa. Leicester etosu edumienu. 15 points from the 33 points on offer. Yabo 11 matches. 11 matches which Leicester points are available no 33. So 33 points now are available no. Leicester offer only 15 points. Since Leicester share Manchester United by 4-2 no. Next game, chairman, almost share Brentford by 2-1. After that, Arsenal 2-0. And omni list and so about 1-1. In between sa performance no, now omni Sparta Moscow and so about 1-1 in the Europa League. Which means the last 3 games now Leicester abono. Chairman for win. Now quite worrying for Leicester coming to this game. Now Usha is since the start of September. Basi this weekend no. Yabo 8 Premier League matches from the start of September. Leicester City are winning only 2 of those 8 games now. Yabo in the month of September up to now. The form yet very inconsistent. And for a team share Manchester by 4-2. Almost Manchester no. Now Manchester ako 29 games unbeaten on the road. Leicester na endi omu. E kan o expect say Bianca Leicester form no. E be kosura maybe a enke pe omu position a enya bia 12 no da no. E Bianca be 5th. E Bianca be 6th bia ke betimi atiase. Be na open Leicester City position a they are 12 on the league table a omo just 15 points. And omo against Chelsea. The man Leicester form no quite worrying. And it's a chairman. The last 10 games are Leicester abo in the Premier League no. Omun keep a clean sheet. Ebia about Tomonet. Every single one of them biano. Bought Tomonet. And in the last 3 omo Elfie at the Kings and Ombo Fie. Chelsea kwa away. Leicester ebo Fie. The last 3 are omo Fie at the Kings Power Stadium no. Bo Antomonet Krano. Leicester consider 2 goals at home. Abrombo Fie. 84 no money bo Eddie Tia Chelsea no. Chairman Yamian Ukraine and very encouraging. We are league table now. Chelsea at the first, Leicester at the 12th. Main kind the last time one Leicester any team bia other top of the table Asia Leicester winning. So be Caribbean the last time one Leicester go into a game against team one now on the leading Premier League table now Leicester winning no way back 97-98. Since then, say Leicester any team bia ebo. Necessary team no and the LED Premier League table na chairman omuntimi nsha omu. Very difficult for Leicester say omuntimi na a result against Chelsea. Madika kan say Chelsea any Burnley ebo 1-1 no chairman na 2 huge points are Chelsea drop here. Now before say Chelsea drop his points no. Na Chelsea about 7 games are in all competitions. Na Chelsea winning our games in nyina. So Chelsea were on form winning 7 consecutive games in all competition. And surprisingly, I'm dropping points against Burnley. And then even though say Chelsea drop points against Burnley no, still our Premier League table no so Chelsea nearly there only by 3 points. The last 3 games at Chelsea above away. Chairman, Chelsea winning na Bokra enter Chelsea net. Mekan say Chelsea say Newcastle 3-0. Mekan say Chelsea say Brentford 1-0. Mekan say Chelsea say Tottenham Hotspur by 3-0. That's the last 3 games are Chelsea above away. Sir 3 games now Chelsea above away no. Chairman, almost 7 goals are Bokra enter net. So on the road, Chelsea are very, very, very strong on the road. Mekai, time I saki Frank Lampard. Last game was Chelsea boy Saki Lampard no was against Leicester last year. Leicester show 2-0. But in the reverse fixture, Thomas Tuchel by obeso team no was by 2-1. So last season, almost here two times, Obia winning Baku 2-0 for Leicester and 2-1 for Chelsea or Stamford Bridge. Chairman, Adebaku had Leicester party say coming to this game. A big game. You need all your best players available. But in the game now Leicester bono, Abrante Feni Yuri Telemans out. Because Omuni is airborne when you calf injury. And according to latest report, on Timmy recover. So Yuri Telemans now, with Timmy ball long range shot, SAT Manchester United no, and then Brenton MEC game no. All Mrs. game no, Abrante Feni James Madison and they taking the position. James Madison any Yuri Telemans no, Chairman can have any bad sir. But form now you tell me say Chrome coming to this game no. A very huge match for Leicester say almost Abrante you friend Yuri Telemans. Chelsea the America can time one na Lukaku prior no. Make I say a game one na Chelsea here Lukaku so what me win no. Na sa game omabo wi. But sa game we there a game at Chelsea here Lukaku. So a very big boost. Say Lukaku make a return at this time. Because against Leicester there, you need the physical presence of Lukaku into that game. And to make matters more interesting for Chelsea, I don't defend Mason Mount and so make a return into the team. 2 players they will make huge difference in this game one against Leicester City. Say Lukaku bo, na Mason Mount bo against this leaky Leicester City for defense media. Chairman, me sure say the last time na Chelsea dropping points, against Leicester Kwandie, Chelsea will not drop points. The Chelsea dropping points there. Why should not top position at Chelsea Kwano? No mbetimi lusu. It is Leicester obo ofie. Leicester or consider so much goals ball eto the net every game there obo ofie. One consider a 2 against Chelsea. The last 3 meetings at Chelsea abo away nyina Chelsea sha ball enter Chelsea net in there against Leicester. Chairman, I'm going for a 2-0 win for Chelsea at the King's Power Stadium of Leicester City. 2-0 yeah. 2-0. Chelsea drop points. Man City be winning. Man City winning. One not first position at Chelsea dano almost last meeting they draw points. One very careful not drop points and Nadia Chairman Asubayashi. Watford boy to Manchester United. It's a game where minim the bet must save Manchester United apart from a win. Manchester United must win at all costs. It doesn't matter how. Before the international break, Manchester United were schooled by Man City almost by 2-0. Not just the results by acquire Man City fast ball. Etete Manchester Old Trafford no now humete. Right after that game and they international break. And then right after the international break, Manchester United ball away against Watford. Watford the nyadi. Because 11 games na bono. Watford the winning miensa. We lose 7 and we draw 1. I na can say Watford after 11 matches only 10 points who in position under 17th. So Manchester and Timisha Watford. We need just 3 games. And that's 17 for the league table there. And then the league we need to move to my show. Pressure ever only so. Pressure ever Manchester United so no. Against Watford the chairman. Because Watford enter that end DSR. Watford started season here pa. Because some first game of the season. Almost Aston Villa by 3-2. But since almost Aston Villa 3-2 match they won no. Chairman games on my ball no. The next 4 games at twice no. Win. Wolves Echo win. Liverpool Echo win. And a Southampton so Echo win. So Wolves Echo win Nasa Southampton team Echo win one man. Manchester must also go there and pick a win against Watford both. Now Watford the minimum we have games in that twice now. Very very difficult week remove them before the man to end Ombo United we are Ombo City we are no about Leicester and some man to end. So first week of the month, first week after the international break, against Manchester near break pressure by United so there. So United then to me I say Watford and for easy pressure there. Chairman, me name a bit myself only be. Manchester, chairman, the last 3 Premier League matches, United are losing Miensa. That is too worrying. Yeah, but start season,
The last 4, Omar losing Miensa.
Yeah, Omar losing Miensa. Yeah, but start season, especially time Ronaldo buy. There was so much excitement. Say United beat Magic League. But then only United for supporters like Kasa. The talk of so beat Magic League vanished. Because of that, recent performance now, the album say, we bought 4 games at once in the Premier League. 4 games are Mubono. United we need just 3 pay. And that is too worrying. And we have position now. Manchester Etosunsia, and they are 5 points behind Chelsea, only the Premier League table. No. So United and may win game. We are next game. Next game is against Chelsea and Arsenal. If you can't beat Watford, how can you beat Chelsea? How can we beat Arsenal, inform Arsenal, and then the form in the year? So to be able to
inform.
It is on to me, I say game we are. Next game net twice no at the pressure Ebaba United 2 year pa. So it's a win at all costs for Manchester United. Me yes so bet me win. The bad news for Manchester United is say Varane out, Cavani out, and a Pogba onya injury there. Banya injury ni kura na Pogba cross enso suspended. I again continue movie. Say Varane out. Na Cavani out. Na Pogba enso suspended there. Me sure say defenders in there. Brent friend Lindelof and Maguire ne betimi aba. Maguire is not a bad player. Nyame anu Ukraine. So here Maguire the English national team. And they were all-time highest scorer defender. What's a goal spy by the English national team no? Harry Maguire. You go international break you tell me.
Oh no, go England now say or you totally different.
I didn't try.
So but I don't know. Me say England maybe on a better shield.
Maybe he's also coached better at the English national team.
Okay, anyway.
Et you know, say Maguire ba no see kind of Manchester United. Na performance no enya. Na so call the English national team next year there, then there will be an element of a coaching. It's Maguire on such a bad player. Now me catch say just 2 months ago, European Championship team of the tournament, he was part of the team. So for a player we're part of Euro 2020 team of the tournament. Now national team also gold medal national team there. You can't say he's a bad player. It was available in Quadia. Manchester United should have a trusted defender coming to this game. One Lindelof above 4 and 5. One Bissaka, any Luxor on the flanks. Now the Pogba no dia Fred and McTominay. I heard na man for shara new munika see. Se Fred and McTominay and Ebo are the 2 holders in there. Yana Gideon said him. But against Watford there, they must have that presence now. Dominating Watford. Bruno Fernandes behind Cristiano Ronaldo, flanked by Rashford and Mason Greenwood at away there. Manchester United should win. I didn't myself only any United from a lot of pressure and they say just a win. Every win there is just enough. Recent games United pressure so yebo say among focus only should go. No only as Atena say among focus ojidi omudia. Ya juma na jide no sustain. Say only lose game way. Na next 2 games na twice one more there entimi results there. Ade bia no betima save ni biem. So against Watford onya there chairman medical can everything is a win for Manchester United. They must win at all cost. Now the biggest game of the week chairman what they can say Arsenal.
Inform Arsenal. Arsenal nobody dine sana o mane de. Liverpool versus inform Arsenal. Your starting season, you bought 3 games, near 0.
Of course.
Now Liverpool won 9. Say Liverpool lead you 2 points. 2. That is Arsenal, the Gunners.
The many Japan say, Chama, the Premier League table also. Liverpool is 4th, Arsenal is 5th.
Only you 2. And then so
only them 1 point.
As a 2 and 1.
22 points.
Okay.
Liverpool 24 points. Liverpool 23 points. Arsenal 22.
Them guys only did.
Na me sure say obia da dwe ho da. See about first 3 games we no. See be do week 12. Na Arsenal and Liverpool ebehia. Arsenal will just be behind Liverpool and separated by just 1 point. Obia nyani. And Liverpool is 4th. Arsenal
how many year 2 points
2 points separate you
2 yeah almost 22 or 20
now the reason me near Arsenal is say you bought fair 3 games we no Arsenal elusuni me ensa nyina I consider 1 I consider 9 Arsenal entimi she go Arsenal just behind Liverpool separated by just 2 points actually Juma Arsenal in the period now Liverpool there a bit inconsistent this season na me anum kurani omo form ne ye omo ni ball they have quality materials because omo shewa omo betimi ahye omo betimi gu oni mu ase but chairman okay before say ebe international break omo last 2 games omo last 2 games omo take a 2-goal lead against Brighton about 2-2 omo boss our game ni we no and a West Ham show by 3-2 so the last 2 games at Liverpool abono omo win to make matters worse Oma conceded 5 goals in those 2 matches.
Okay.
That is not Tima Obetima the Premier League. So over 2 games to Asu. Not 2 games per. O conceded 5 goals. Not 5 goals now conceded no. Against Brighton and West Ham one. Chairman, it needs to be fixed as early as possible. Now, but regardless of everything, still somewhere can Liverpool ended the highest scorers in the Premier League after week 11. Almost 27 goals in the Premier League. There is no team I was more goals than Liverpool. So they score a lot of goals. Now, almost goals, Chairman, how much also here? Because after 11 matches, only 2 teams per. And the defense is in Liverpool. Chelsea are conceded 4 goals. Man City are conceded 6. The next team are conceded the least number of goals. Liverpool are conceded 11. They are the best. Actually, they are the best team in the league at this moment. And I'm going back into this game. But they are worrying for Liverpool. And it's this season, even from winning position, then they drop points. And then Liverpool are there. I'm tired of no. So Liverpool near break. Now take a 2-goal leader. A very, very difficult for the teams to be better tika. By now, ultimately take a 2-goal leader against Brighton. Chairman, no dropping points. Against West Ham, no dropping points. And they Hundima Liverpool. Or say about Chairman, only say season way. About 5 games of year. 5 games of both year. We need to just 2 pay. See their way and the Premier League table now. Liverpool are the best. So they are not even among the top 4. 5 games at home. They've won only 2 games at home. And then Liverpool. And am I that inconsistent in this season? Sam Yema way. Any Arsenal form should give Arsenal a lot of confidence coming into this game. Because here Liverpool last 2 games, Now here Arsenal form now. Arsenal become international break now. Arsenal goes into this game with a lot of confidence. Mekai say Arsenal. Chairman, say Arsenal ako 8 games in the league against
Aye. Oh, something I inform you making.
Liverpool elusu to West Ham. She say upe timwa. What called the longest streak against Arsenal season we. Arsenal there is no team wa about 8 games at twice against It's only Arsenal and about 8 games at twice in the league. Yes, Arsenal. And sir, longest winning streak na Arsenal nya. What they went to this game? Any sir confidence na Arsenal dia ba. O share Liverpool Anfield no. Arsenal a lot of confidence. 24 points on offer. Arsenal 20. And to make Arsenal dia no any come on say chairman the last 10 games na Arsenal in all competition Arsenal win 8, wa draw 2, on lose in the last 10. And whenever je home more say Arsenal keep 7 clean sheet in those 20 matches. For Arsenal, about first 3 games, no conceded 9. Now the next 10 games now Arsenal bono, it moves 7, 3 clean sheet, born to Arsenal net. Before the international break, chairman, Arsenal last 3 games in Nino, Arsenal conceded. Mekai say Arsenal share Watford 1-0. Mekai say almost share Leicester away 2-0. And Arsenal actually leads by 2-0. So the last 3 games, Arsenal become international break, Arsenal form now abono krano, ball even enter Arsenal net. So Arsenal form now they ban to this game now. And then Niagia Arsenal form no be Niagia na ball enter Arsenal net krano chairman. Arsenal form no quite encouraging coming to this game. But chairman dey ba mo ayema show ne say once you have point difference in the what he goal difference? Arsenal goal difference is 0. Arsenal say 13. I consider 13. Liverpool goal difference 20. That is a determining factor.
I say Arsenal, you start saying, your first 2 matches and 3 matches. Their course to the engineers as I know say.
But at the point there at week 11, who the goal difference Arsenal goal difference 0. Liverpool goal difference plus 20. They scored. They've considered 11. They scored 31. So the goal difference of plus 20. Arsenal goal difference 0. Having scored 13 and considered 13. So Arsenal win here. Arsenal moves straight into the top 4. Nyamian Queen Kanyama Monday dear, Chairman Kebeto party. For Arsenal ball with 3 weeks. Now on that bottom of the league table. Now after week 12, they jump straight into the top 4. Arsenal by Juma papa. But the major concern for Arsenal coming to this game is that on the Liverpool ball na Anfield, they don't fare very well, especially Anfield. The last 7 meetings, especially since I get the club Bayern. So I'm going to Anfield, Arsenal losing now. Now most of the losses no chama are too convincing for Liverpool. Mekai so the last 5 are Liverpool any Arsenal share. Anfield no. Liverpool win this game na scoring not less than 3 Anfield. Arsenal form the but when they go to Anfield against Liverpool, the last 7 since a club Bayern no Arsenal win be Anfield. Now the Liverpool cry win here all win no was I win very convincing. Once a crowd was Arsenal more than 3 the last 5. So Arsenal goes into this game taking into cognizance so I'm going to Anfield in Kwadia chairman they don't fare very well. I don't need Liverpool Asia or Anfield. But make sure Arsenal game no more bona since I live Man City show 5 no Arsenal are more organized. Before Man City game no Arsenal was too disjointed, too disorganized. But since a Man City show 5 no games na twice in na omuntimi share Arsenal no Arsenal very organized. Very difficult to even get a goal against Arsenal. Now Liverpool coming to this game with major injury blues. Abraham Henderson and the Robertson and Sadio Mane omko international break obianya injury. So all these players no players are already injured now. Firmino injured, game out. Joe Gomez out. James Milner out. Naby Keita out. Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott. All these players are out. And Arsenal so a major boost. Thomas Partey, I'm from right after the international break. Thomas Partey is also making a return into the team. It's Liverpool injury situation. And Arsenal players from here injured now. Arsenal they're also making a return into the team at this crucial moment. The last time we Arteta able game about both Aubameyang and Lacazette in attack. And as a Petaba dia, Jama Partey and Lokonga in midfield. Saka and Smith Rowe. Ebo behind Abrantia, Mrantimi and defend Aubameyang and Lacazette. Namianu Ukraine. Arsenal have the men to hurt Liverpool. But Liverpool ebo fie. Namianu Ukraine, German. Arsenal yadie. Arsenal form here. But I'm going for a slim win for Liverpool. Maybe a 1-0. And yet they are almost 3-3 and 4.
1-0 there. Some match
maybe a 1-0 a 2-1 win for Liverpool.
Well, Busquets say, you talk by Monday. You come and tell us here in Jawaman on it. Okay. Anyway, what you no? Final see or not?
Man City boy Everton. Man City.
Man
City are very inconsistent. Man City are very inconsistent.
Man City there's
how many matches? 11 matches. Only 2 already. Team of OG League. You can't lose 2 games after 11 matches.
Also to Tottenham and Crystal Palace.
The man here who ran the last game of Luciano at home. Crystal Palace. German OG League now. You don't lose at home. Such games, but even that, only a second to Chelsea, 3 points just behind Chelsea. So I'm one very careful. Lose 2 points. Do now. Chelsea will not be dropping points again. Chelsea better. So Chelsea sir also share. The good news for them is say no more bad team in Everton. Everton. The last 7 meetings, we never share no. 7 meetings, no. Almost 21. In fact, last season, the corresponding fixture, Etihad no. Man City almost 5-0. Germany Everton here last 7 almost last year almost 5 there. Chairman, me so make drop points BIB. Everton start season here. I did have Everton on say last year now almost start season here. But ever could no lose gas. Chairman, how can start season here? About first 6 games. Now Everton win 4. But the next 5 games na twice no Everton win be. For a team who started league, 6 matches, no winning 4. All of us were thinking, say, Rafa Benitez Aba, Abia Everton Betima Yajumano, Anya Shikran, maybe a top 4 there, or make finishing the top 4. but Owini onya sa impressive start no. The next 5 Premier League games that was nyina no. Nyame no mutimi wini bi. Surprisingly, omotena fie Emma Watford by 5 goals to 2. 5-2. Teva team form nenye. Mati ta ase omo. Me and mati say Kevin De Bruyne anya COVID-19. Jack Grealish e international duty no so nya injury. But entimi nya excuse. Okay. Because we see so many key players. No Yerimina, no Andrew Gomez, Abdullah Dakori injured. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is injured. Two missing 2 players they're also missing key players and they must win to keep the chase on Chelsea.
Okay, Christian Vidasipi, I'm an Christian Yerum Kakano. Reverend Zadu Poguzoha. I mentioned Gomopi, Reverend Fohun Samaba. As on platform, big grounds, as a message. I say, Reverend Fonibia Wakasa, every phone say, I got on bitches, Kamomo, Omian Famomo. And every penny business, there's a Mokan, Loki, with a Montrao. Let us say, Wakasa, near victimizo. But Rev head of a boy because say South Africa for you to go very watch him. Penalty, Rev Bogode.
Radadumo, now say.
Only once about the Biama Kaipa. What's a rag will be able to integrity?
No crack.
What does it
Jana?
Hey, I told this how you go. So about 2 years.
3 years.
3 years. Yeah. Still gain integrity. Okay, so na ene sabado dalbo kakrebi amane kakrebi.
Okay.
Na yamra Hasaacas ladies and Lucy yamra tell for how the atmosphere was like, and I say how it was maba wano bo meka omobobo no amana efie as in secondary. So how a secondary for see, I mean, spiritually, how they back the team in terms of the kind of support on the more games, or the various venues. Let's add in Nana. About share and no one, some and don't say Abuano, ever. Okay, Dalpo.
Yeah, Chairman, and they Costa di Olimpiqua. Lazio de Bianco Celesti, and Sone Juventus, Vecchia Signora Airball. And the last time at Juventus, and Lazio. A boy, na Juventus, and your man quay crown for more mono. Na 2010-2011 season. And na Juventus, Abraham, was Stadio Olimpico, and then Lazio Aquacobono. No more fewer points. This season, Juventus and 30-year crown chairman. I
said, your boss is your boy, 3 out of 4 matches, not winning game.
I don't know, say, Anka Jarabemi league log now. Oh, check here. After 12 matches, Lazio was 5th position. Was at 25 goals. And were conceding 19. Juventus at the 8th position. Was at 16 goals. And were conceding 15. And oh, check it. Timsa, a one league nima. Omu goals pa. Ubeka Inter Milan. Omash at 29 goals. AC Milan. Ashe 26 goals. The next team I'll be canon, Lazio de Bianco Celesti for Verona and so 25. Now they are compared to Juventus, Ebo Bokona, and your man said Ankoyen Famom. 3 points, and they separated the two sides. The last time, 4 games at Lazio Abono. Chairman, Lazio share 8 goals. Oma conceded 4. Omu lusui in that 4 games no mabon. And in 2021, Ope Klaba Omu lusui ewofia Lazio. It is a league log no. Who the home matches in Kwana Esha. Ubon se Lazio ne daso.
It is Lazio not just at home
they are very strong.
Omo very strong.
Very, very strong.
Eti Omo call the Juventus win. Omo careful.
Very, very careful. Chairman, 6 games on my bone with you know. On my winning 5. Only 1 and on my board draw. And minim say Mauricio Sarri. Ebe run with Dana ne attacking 4-3-3 system no. E say Chilo Immobile doubtful. But Pedro Ubenya Felipe Anderson on also. Let's not forget. Say Sergio Milinkovic-Savic Danilo Cataldi. Juan and Luis Alberto so a more very good team. Chairman, ene Juventus boboku no say wo call machi na wo compare na no are careful because wo call mo injury list wa ubenya Paulo Dybala, Bruno Joya wepra Giorgio Chiellini, Aaron Ramsey, Federico Bernardeschi. All these players are available for this particular game. And I'm looking forward. How Maximiliano Allegri, Ensubet Mewurem, Eddie Alexandro Mo, Delete Mo, Federico Chiesa, Manuel Locatelli, Etma Costa du Olimpico, Aquacunya win. A very difficult. Eddie Ahmed Juventus Bobo Kono. Chama Mamisha French League Eno. Who French League Enima? Ubenya Olympic Marseille. Awaje 10 titles. Ubenya Saint-Etienne. Awaje 10 titles. Omufriwa PSG and never all 9 titles. Noaka AS Monaco. I will do on also 8. Chairman off season him no. And AS Monaco. A technical meeting.
95.
And Monaco president, Mr. Dimitri. Ekachire Niko Kovac. How ye coach ne say? Or percent or did this year trophy no. And ene uko French League anymore. Clubs believe he say PSG dominant no hard because chairman from 2012-2013 season Urbano out of 9 seasons no 9 seasons Ubenya PSG awaje 7 trophies and I said 7 league titles out of 9 seasons no mabon. Saint-Etienne edge 10 trophies no way back 1980-81 season. Sometimes no one jomo 10 trophies na we. And then ka Saint-Etienne glory days no HM over time almost say omo ye Ichabod club. Omo ntimi nje trophies bio. Chairman, omo any ska bet me dia compete because Saint-Etienne for no Bernard Kaiser Obeka Roland Romea no akaya vie title omo na ye boboku no and Saint-Etienne for no crown omo 22% share spend e boboku ni enti skasem no entimi mo omo as a 2009-2010 season no Olympic Marseille ajo omo 10 trophies in dada. That time na PSG only 2 trophies pay. But in recent years you PSG omo to quality DG league no omo to quality players and DG league no last season chairman Yebeka Lille Ekoya Christophe Galtier do G league no ene Christophe Galtier oni obi oko omo to Boubacar Soumare ama Leicester Mike Manya Eko AC Milan Luis Arroyo mu nyina ani wo and it tells you say players no mo DG league no ene ye hwehwe mo French league animo a omo nsa ani obi enti quality no e decline and Niko Kovac akofa players piaba Myron Boadu Jean Lucas Ismail Jacobs from FC Cologne but still can you compare these players to a PSG quality nana enti chairman French league animo de yeshema come here says squad depth no obetimi the PSG abo.
Okay, well darling Paul na Saint-Etienne there okay there young go anyway so
yeah chairman yeah quality PSG at the league and me ma join tell me say e bi kura be first round na wie no na PSG agi league
na PSG na say bro mbra ansa no metimi wini here
no league nim no omo mbra no ma awini and e jare di ato so no betimi check stats
almost
30 matches
almost 34 points
yes
but omo brem be just omo bre na say
but still they are scoring
on fa bibia nto omo chi da gawa betiase
some from piano Champions League but league nim no
ho ani asom first go na fi to one of two say ya na fi
omo quality how betimi dia show bia
okay well first year darling Pona yamra sam no so we got na every sam no doso ya ba he reverend bogu ha dia ya ba he as one no make as
right o say we Ghana penalty no
ai ada any penalty
but o je me akra
oh yeah wrong okay etefo Say when the referee dem abeka na and the yadom akoye interview bi abranche no boy too no say the penalty was soft who and the other who ya dey bring e be ejina ne say South Africa for three aboso some dey go FIFA no or say soft but say social media man for descending on him but here we go no sorry the penalty I didn't simply abano ya ba be man no ne all the other issues and so any league matches and can find any Brekum Chelsea no so I feel the Brekum picture all them for you be found about highlights of that game yeah how can find were very wasteful but can find the team no almost now penalty no but some no heavy okay any penalty ni penalty ni check out live on Facebook and they are to one na ref Bobby Hamai because Abrante no any amati in fact born in the way born no amati years old born ref
kankam meche otefo
bi ajoso
na yese no kro we ne ka we edin enyi Ghana sinche ne hwe born before say born me ba no na amati no yede
na mati yede say
hwe de hwe na we South Africa ni
so no chino ha no chizara
it is a foul we ba o se ka amati mo ne di ka je no foul
and okay no jane mu and have born ba na be born so yes so be born na we no chino
sala hu no
o yende o de o yende
pulling is different from touching.
I say we're pulling.
We're pulling. Okay.
On the net touching. Ana.
Okay. What touching wa? What touching was second one. Amate yede. Amate na agye ne ho akwatire.
Eju person.
Amate na force uma player na pulling no.
Eju nya penalty.
Ya penalty.
Eh.
F4 na premiership aye boy. Obi kwaji we mama na 1 mama na 5 years. Referee bi kwaji we ya. Mama for the rest of the season. So what the penalty way?
Okay.
Women can no kure. Ghana for panic the penalty way team South Africa. I can dressing room in conversation and sana maba.
Oh za. Wow, be so be more
Oso way.
Ah, so betiti. Na mate eye bi kan ho de but okay, no so mu. It is say we dey no discussion of the referee.
Let me say before say born baba no. Hwe won kwad wa twa obi nsaw. So ati ase hwe still I was that ku tell mu. And e ba no so. Oron nya ball na oje no. Ti no o anticipate for foul. And you are dramatize. Penalty be incident be nsi.
Oh. Sa, but say no nkyere say e bibia.
Bibi say
at least referee vote to be a mistake.
Oh, one of those things. E di there. Say don't who no je no. But to me me who
so no German ga me
who penalty be.
Who penalty. But some of Canada money you think Ghana Premier League no bia goji we tia.
Review committee rest of the season. For the rest of the season come any match. I dey be see wa ha. O ma suspended referees ni bi.
Say no no me so be say check adibi. Edu say na why this say referee discretion.
Referee discretion.
It is South Africa for case omo yente as a referee let's see omo. Say omo the referee share that's all be video am na eti am bo on for no.
I don't think say referee be able to match me say or the matches of such nature or the green vision teams be okosisi we. Ebi ono be a bia na ojan position na ogina no. Ebe obetman right, obetman wrong. And this omo ka say referee the green vision team ba park and so there. Mini referee team ka sama referee.
The ball was it foul BNC?
Foul BNC.
Christian. Yes, foul.
Oh, some media medical making me.
Yeah, I say fine. Soft no there. Bounce on mu. A referee no so another Amate played the first one on the referee. Says Amate was smart and odenya penalty.
Because me face first because me ka say bia obi e dey etwa ne nan no o dey Amate nan no. But o hwa contact bia he dey ni ho. Ba se kakasa touch no kwa dia o ja match head na ye no o je player fufuru bi ba na fees onu kwampa na bia tie na echi but There was no contact.
Sir, contact the bill. Obviously, we are betting.
Now, na meka.
Okay, but I'm betting your son. I'm betting
the
it's the we are seeing the so we are doing.
Who's why independent touching?
I watch it. Na betting a conform. David, I'm betting a call. It doesn't watch you. Oh, God, yeah.
That to Papa Betty. Or Papa Jenny Hunty. No, I am busy. What do you turn on two bodies? Now, not to have not also be moody. On the revenue, but who be there in the revenue. Also, the committee say, I know you found the only the committee first offense. I was think a revenue punishment.
Hey, sir.
What's it about 2 days?
I say soft. It is but soft don't just any penalty.
There's nothing be football say soft. Once it's a penalty, it's a penalty. You need hard one or soft one.
Until the man we a penalty.
You funny say.
So we in soft but soft new. The referee never say we back you have referee position no. Now referee just said bogun ye say referee no here. I know before the kick, look at revenue from control. Of a bless me, Jiku and no Jiku Nubia. Some head on your boxing. No, so I say, of Fred Jiku, any one South African player. And I owe her a yina, and all control say, Mobia needs him who in him. Shut the position of the referee. Or Romo. Oh, I had a win.
Yeah, referee who has a plan that for no G. She and a referee should be a born free bar. Oh, the sorry. And who has a matter that form? It is civil. Oh, sorry. Her bone in her, referee anyway. And you know, so I fast bar. Who has a matter that for her? Oh, but also, who ain't going out to also more? Why don't you, Martin? I had what you be me first day in the and I still maintain that a soft. But soft or hard doesn't matter. And the discretion of the referee, which I say, we also make and a referee say a penalty. But how do you do the Amati movement? Oh, also, I say, also, Utamati Sanagase, 100 debates.
That time, no, almost say, none in Southern Abeti there. But time I'm at a call from me, a time I know a pigeon in a bebo ball. And to say, watching, into the man a call from no. Oh, the way you're born in the ash and ye. Time now, a prapre no asonimu. But the time I take action, so all bebo born, that was when I almost say, what you call from. So meaning say, or train. Oh, and none in Southern Abeti. Enti ref, I don't know, say, none in Southern Abeti. And time no 2-9. That was when I'm at the call for. Because I'm at to make an attempt to say, oh, say, in dead ball situations, no. Say, but we say, go area line or no. The defending side, no, it protecting the goal. And at the attacking side, in person, and to be a struggle there. Oh, but you hear, so we don't pass them. I might start to say, also. Other player, a South Africa player, I wasn't a question.
Against Amati?
Yes, because Amati the cancel no. Amati the cancel no. Yeah, what the cancel no my player na there. Enya born never to no Amati. It is a copy committee. Ye other back no. The back no. The carry no. Close up one no. The almost zoom in no. Yeah, o say she. On the cancel we sa on. I'm a player now.
So when you're touching, when you're pulling, when you're pulling,
when you're pulling,
or touching about yes, or no pulling.
I come in funny say. Funny say.
Well, but sir, Edu Sana, more let me have a referee. After a game like this, Ucho or reporter, Uchem the entire penalty nana. Say be a referee reporter.
Oh, there be say penalty. Once a penalty, the penalty. When you find about say we say forms of how fairly go a penalty or indicated the shegu. They indicated the committee foul.
Okay. Oh, okay. South Africa was a mobile through. We are between.
FIFA for one be take decision. No team determine. What was some called Tonyana Bache judge said or judging it.
I become a say normally. Sabia Joseph Lamptey then because of no say handball harmony in San born three and the San no so match manipulation they were. But the referee who no say pooling.
Yeah, Joseph Lamptey then Timbe was a Timbe protesting.
Senegal for protesting.
Hey, Shenio.
Protesting is a manufactured penalty. Okay. Yeah, training. But on Tuesday, you wait till your final. But as someone who can say penalty, say referee GB Ghana Premier League ma, FN be banning.
Suspended.
Inti over 7 no. When on ya drink there, but you know we are on a drink. It's all the end of penalty with the penalty.
You're right. You're gonna afford the penalty money.
Okay. Yamra, so another key a year about with officiating. Reverend Charles Bulu was in Biaba. Now, Charles Bulu said a month for Kaya, much over the Nano. If I'd me personally name the Tommy years on me 11 Wonders and Asante game because 11 Wonders were huge complaints about him. Asante Kasansu huge complaint because Kaya, Kodogone Charles Bina mere banner Kodogoha, a boy brand TB2. Yes, Charles Bulu this game no. And no so ma Empem da Costa. Empem da Costa record na ye Adolf from Paul rather. And on the Empem da Costa players in protest ya. Omu game na fans libu free dey amoka be fa no ne. Eti and yeah, the last time go Bobo Barra Stadium 2 years ago no. And then now we back. Oba. Meaning only Charles Bulu kaka.
Only Charles Bulu pa. Inti enjese Charles Bulu money ko to match bi mana.
Oh, common change kakra bi a match bi say ya aye isan.
E bi anu na penifon so hu so betimedi. Cause the referee as good no has last season so no na say di. Latif yeah. So no na say di. E bi penifon hu say ama referees na ka. I know
be some appointments because it looks like I also talked to so I said last year when the DV or no one this year as a man the same or as a man another appointment.
Yes, last time I met him, say no. Referees no afena, and I'm saying I'm exposing the scene. Referees no afena. Bebre eba. Na Charles Bulu ne Latif no so my system no my ache. And when it comes to experience wise, matches of search natures na oma na ebomede. Mba point to mama maede a handle. Nti omo appoint o mo na mo ba yes match na and we twem so match na twem we different match nti ono kra no at reference we dinner match BBC say sia usua ehun ede ade na ubegina ma wo hu the chemistry of the match and wo hu how we say ede sia handle no there see nothing wrong with it.
Well, 11 Wonders for Ekasa Efa referee Charles Bulu and so on.
First, referee video so no. Sometimes match here could be a mere pan because you call elimination as Lucy no. After you for crying you soon ever. Then you bomb by the other way on some from you when you're among here and say game even your fair officiating na game na day. Oh, yeah, me Charles Bulu I you come on. I about who we count twice. You bomb by the end go to us me.
Well, I know I 11 Wonders for and some Moka by ever league games no so and a whole sense there. But yeah, Hasaacas ladies answer. Azania about all the other ones no. Christian
Chairman
and almost okay be answer.
Oh Emra
Hasaacas ladies there no so. Now you or high hopes a man but maybe around cancer because it win or lose. Of course. They are still heroines. Oh my idea. Yes. Said the maiden edition of Women Champions League. You know, Africa, the powerhouses in women's football. The Nigerians, the South Africa, Cameroon. First, near Nigeria and April. Yes. And I must say, team, you know, the Black Queens are coming. Tego or so. The team they had your pay. And on your idea will be entering country because as I was also coach. Elizabeth Bay do know how many United to go. They are coaches. But I call friends. It's on the Black Queens coach. Maba we on Bobo offer one penny chance of Black Queens. But now they are making a very good case for themselves. Omukobo no onja no na make say kamide nkimenya nanka omampanyi na yire the first lady nanka also greeted the occasion koko before the game no na maba wana kasa onja the club president was there na enye ni unza onozo na Mamelodi Sundowns team yendia enti ane ne ba no so bia akwa ne be ka ho But then no first lady also her game. No so only sir.
Yeah.
Also your arrangement kakra bia. Only some key political figures be a game no. You better to Facebook live no be who your first lady. Or the first lady na tiwo no. When it or say na if say oh lady I know
electoral commissioner
now the fully na brain who is it who take Fabra Abigail brother Abigail na me boy na when you know almost share game no it is almost office city almost conference room honom no and almost how Black Queens game no na cause no first lady na ete as on table ni ti no almost how na mbabawa no and so bibia cause Abi Ankoye said the enemy is pen no.
Chairman, Rebecca said, "Man, my idea. Done perfectly well. I think anyone sure to social media said they are the perfect representation of women's football in Ghana. And you hear Omujeni, you know how it started from the Women's League to the FA Cup, they call Wafu before some be call Wafu. Almost started Kito bien, so almost says Queen, some the moment I'm basing out to lots of people. Journalists for we had to push some companies to even sponsor these ladies to the Wafu tournament. And Omoko first match they lost, but still no, we pushed on against River Angels and they came out victorious in that Wafubi tournament. No, they by Drew Champions League. You know, they've done perfectly well because. Me dream Debia Metrasa me dream one me say look at a new man cry fame and Mario fame one son of Drew Champions League. So if they had good preparation, if they weren't divided because almost have free work for they had to go for a thank you tour to all the companies are almost sponsor and so they could have even used weeks and days to do that. Whilst they could have been in camp preparing for it. But when you know and I would congratulate them because they see an about women's football so Ghana. And I know say this coming season no and Kofu Bebe make sure say a man of Bobo Ghana they will get what they deserve in Ghana. And now call up I won't be just say call up Ninti coach no afre players because they say who say you expose players who say some of these players are good to the extent that they need call-ups in the Black Queens, Black Princesses and the Black Maidens. Losing against Sundowns, you know, is not because we had Sundowns and Malabo Kings for game now. We have game no more boy. I was wondering, say, how did we beat Malabo Kings? Because Sundowns and Malabo Kings, they didn't score. It was a drawn game, so they went to penalties. Sundowns for Timmy Winnie. It is out to me who say BT Malabo Kings. It's me the free a group stages then almost Sundowns for Bray to even beat them. I meant to meet to penalties. And some of share your finals. It means that the girls were good, but it looks like said the Sundowns management of Sundowns did a very good work on the Hasaacas ladies, and we'll commend them for it because Enra, Evelyn Bedu, Janet J, they were all missing in the first half. They were suffering to the point that after they not blessing Agbomazine or best opinion for Janet in the defense because now Mama market your players so many say they are good. These players so they are going to score us. It's Coach Basigi as a sign information and about 5 defenders, and I was shocked. Whilst or more defensive side, no, not Mr. Dusay has it's a defensive side against an offensive side. And we were thinking, say Sundowns for Beban and come more defending more. But no mum be defending. But still more because they had man-marked and trapped Evelyn Bedu, and most of our players are in say if they more space Kakarabia or Messini Ashe Ama Hasaacas, no. But everything on mana idea. And when they come back to Ghana, I'm just hoping say Abai be making sure say they have a package for them because they've done extremely well.
Very well.
The I say a member football ni men in our football any because a may yes say they means a member now there's more pressure on you to even perform well on the continent.
Well, this is what the first lady wrote on Facebook. I'll say it's unfortunate we could not bring the trophy home. Nonetheless, you have made the nation proud. Keep your heads up and continue doing great exploits. Congratulations, Hasaacas Ladies FC. Hashtag it's time, it's now. Hashtag to try this CAF Women's Champions League. I who say Abrante Bakunana Kwame searching too, or say hypocrisy penny. If she had gone, you these same journalists would have chastised and said many negative things about her wasting taxpayers' money. She didn't go to but call them to encourage them. You are also complaining. Nobody's complaining. Listen, journalists are human beings with different opinions. Say you hear me unless you did not listen to me and run in retching now. When it came, says it, Nipabia community as suggested, Sankawaya and supporters got our mechi. This is also be a commentary. I'll decide to ignore that message. Of course, I mean, oh, and I can say, media, KBA me, and I'm your sports minister. And please, listen to me very well, I beg you. Now, in Tiasan, but say, me, I'm your sports minister. I will beg or plead with the First Lady, Sammy Serrano. We are making arrangements for her to go. Now, First Lady, now, be a more prominent Ghanaian woman, bear 5 minka. And I talked about even the
gender minister.
What you say? I'm a make a question for Professor Jane Nano Pukwajiman. I running mate for yes for Jomama on Kaho as an autonomous prominent Ghanaian woman and Maui Huoma. No more kono. Almost like a crack cop. Say, you buy your brand will be a 50,000. Say, Munje. No one you know, Momoya.
Yes, San Franco.
Says Canada, you go. Scan say, you're not go. You're the cop. But it means, be a check run at the moment. So, where you abide supportable. Bamuba, a mum baby. But when Timmy and Kof come because of a business schedule, and will from encourage you, and that's a good thing. Oh, there's a difference between complaining and they're not going.
Oma raise awareness on women football. Unim say Ombako this tournament, not even a good rule message. National Sports Authority Amumubi, FI Amumubi, Ministry Amumubi. It only came when they reached the semi-finals. And Sana NSA added a good rule message every Maui. Now, before so now there are 2 different teams that born run. One has a rich owner. Out me promising man each one of them $14,000 if they were to win this tournament. By a money bekono no most ska. Scam the bekumpuno no most Leicester. Now we played against Sundancer for 3 years. They've not lost a single game for 3 years. And now I'm about into this tournament, Chairman. They've won this tournament without conceding a single goal. So they are, in fact, African football and money there, they are a yardstick. I'm the nimbo. So when Uko final, now we lose to them one. You be funny, sir. But they keep to be a chairman. Hanese as a calf, and the idea biaba not a first time one Ghana 4 years, but subsequently, Mekaisa the current Champions League format yebui. CAF Ediba 97. About 97, as good able final afterwards. Chama Ebre person as Hasaacas. Has Diviano, Yasat Yakoda. Mekai pass a chan and Suba first time. Ghana able final. We lost it. Now, Timwa Yede Chan Ebaya. Ya call final no. Abedu stage bikra yentimi and qualify krabium. Now going forward, what happens next? Confederations Cup, ebeba, ni akobo final, first time ni abo final, afi yentimi qualify podium. Enti cup dia die bia ba. First time ni die Ghana 4 years die. But what happens afterwards? Today, the manner you know, they've raised an awareness on women football. But going forward, you know, how do we progress from here? So the trend na air course say about first one made in Biaba near Koyadia. Subsequently,
I'm not starting African Women's Championship. It was all Ghana Nigeria.
Yes,
final Ghana Nigeria. Ghana Nigeria. Now I do level as South Africa, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, and that's a worrying situation. For instance, Adia and Ramaye and yammo yenu mo a second in important babaso I na enim say Hasaacas ladies all them free na enra public viewing omo ye I mean, one of the organizers
it was organized later on. Me who social media said Hasaacas team now they able to say they as management and ma organize public viewing second D nti omon person mo he match ni bia omon ko honom no omon ko he I think it was a collaboration between the Connect FM then the management of second D Hasaacas no mo ye for because Hasaacas for bo home na ukọ second year who say nkrofo abo echo aba stadium hono ma omo eba be he nti back home they have a lot of support unlike other teams omo
say Connect FM
Connect FM
and also a bomb so I think say omo ye na efe and nipa ko share game the pa a lot of people and live on Facebook game where said an atmosphere ni tell oh nipa good street so and very good. And school girls, encouragement for women's football. And I think I was saying support on my idea. And saying enough friends, on my reactions after a game.
Oh, why are you, Mr. County? I know how performing my Petra Jokum. So I know how she do her things, Like say how Bobo was a right way. But just there, the way watching what talking and say but I know my sister. Yeah, she has done very well. So me, I'm proud of her. So I'll not say anything. Just that although they didn't get a cup, but I'm very proud of my sister. And I'm waiting for her with the joy. Yes. I don't feel disappointed at all because the way they performed the other time, if it was to be now, so I'm not disappointed. If you look at them, they see power and they be. Look at my sister too. Although she looks like a boy with girl way, look at little one baby.
Oh, Mobesi Bia, Damash, I say, Mrs. Tanaka there. Game no, or you lose, win and draw. But this a lose CD, but Tiampa Bamum. One performance in a great power. They way to one control one so way to my ball. No Nanka at a attackers one front one or your one a pen or I don't want the more players go anymore because of South Africa they were wall of bonus. I'm not make friends so no honum two more honum.
Well, of course I'm a typical of Ghanaians who say it is here. And then I may hear some comments also social media because oh Basiki got it wrong. No. Maybe I do no matter. South Africa, the Melody Sundowns team, if you follow them, say that part of Africa, very well structured. Kosafa women's tournament.
They're always playing.
South Africa League, no more ball. They be a super sport.
Yeah.
Blades, some highlights inside the And I go say and Americano. And Americans is Kenny Yeniba. Obo the escalate the Nico school. Obo anzo offer to war offer from by some natural pay. What I say, natural pay. It's here the son you promise him $14,000 if they win. 200,000 rand each. Ghana, your mama 1,000 Ghana Ghanaian promise me. But they fought hard to the level of playing in the final. In the final. The first ever in the final. And a very good case, and I'm praying and hoping, say, we'll give these girls the needed encouragement. Right? If we had a Black Stars team that went to play in the AFCON, our Mulusu final, may say, of course, I mean, everything anybody do, will be able complaining. But before some bar, the sports ministry, the First Lady's office, all the prominent women, I'm sure that by now, Krano, I was the First Lady will be almost starting to if so, be all the prominent women say, when you on the day against me by give them a heroine welcome. No one said, they represented Ghana very well, and Ghana appreciate it. Some predators. Your man may go put all. Yes, I'm a muska. And my born, only born is you. I mean, my coach, mother. Emma bono.
Chamo unze.
Emma ni ye din ti basiki say wa ya de. Omutimi yaka. Onza mad yaka. Omega guys ya o. Now ti anko eye na yi ni bi kofrafra de na wo gura ke. Sa we ni we ye yi ni we ene wo wu.
Eze ye we say back o Accra sisi yi. O say yampe dan mana han ya on that clubhouse obi. Eni ade anti niam bebre say de wo kan. But on say Mamelodi Sundowns mai. One round next season omo na say ba wo. Say ba beji because omo league no omo de omo bo. On say han afi ni be start new season. Omo about 21 matches. Country no about 22 matches but omo are standing game o. Unum say omo unbeaten. Omo win 20, I draw 1. Current table are omo born on South African Women's Championship no. And omo say 72 goals, I conceded 9. To a child say omo ni born no ball.
Very strong side. Omo very strong side.
Last season omo G League no omo unbeaten. So this time around in the tournament omo unbeaten.
Messi etia ko omba beto Hasaacas ladies players ni biako. Omba beto biako.
Now you say omo fabulous ladies who are South African. Na no krame yes and case you be connection.
Okay.
Starting no more bargaining tea. You hear ni mu say
fabulous ladies are one house could go input say na home.
Say there. You interfere.
Because me can say caneno. Na go to go justice, go to go justice. Any side me can have a men's time. Na ya dia no mo ye pa. Me say ora Sylvester say usuba no mo ye. Me stress say mon court na na ponsa. Make a case to him. Obe boa mo with kits ne nyama balls ne nyama bia. Every grass support for more travels since I didn't know. Because fabulous ladies, almost from Kotokum over camera, you better at the point. Come the book Kotokonankasa. Come the first female to play men's football.
That was 65.
Yes. And no me and the moment yes, and your my ball. No man is sanity. And my bow and I are there. Abi, Mumpe Bibi. When you say non central for my man, when you summon your bako. Some more platform be grab. More platform be. Move on to so. Namon stati. Enyes hadi and namon advocate say. Ceciano. Omanpenyi. The first lady, the second lady, the EC boss, gender ministry, you know. Penny for all female MPs, all female strong politicians. Our more Ghana hangina. Amunina angada. Namu da mane bana. Na supporters union for no omomra omunyina amra maybe and am can say and me name for which be na betini odi atuda na ni baby dream ho a ni baby go come make case several supporters nko and we say add man cross check we see I am still saying it. Some people want to make that case and fly because the backlash minister Okra decides also so because of the backlash and everybody.
Yeah, minister already it's hard and we active one. Yeah,
Chairman, it seems that they will be arriving on Monday, 22nd.
Monday.
So we have just less than 48 hours to
do that. Monye. I know sir, if your first lady the protocol for the arrangement. Omo ombe manakushio manase bia wankushio omukwe bia ya peki oma ye don't be banasye. But the event that also mom say I don't want any aso.
And I think that GFA should be proactive in this.
The GFA should even be organizing this.
More GFA no say and what Hasaacas the exposure no many film no. Ebe one more GFA because now the women's league we need more sponsors. It is if omo akoma musa exposure you say you have to be proactive to say you like by the time akomo mu bedu ha no you more organize it before for cry because the Super Cup. Even though they are concentrated on the Super Cup and the first Ladies Cup, we have a week to that. You can do a lot of things. Me are shining light on not just on Hasaacas, but the rest of the teams in Ghana. Because other clubs in Ketswana, they need that exposure. And you cannot say talents, no, just Hasaacas. Every club in Ghana. And the more we are in nature, not the more Eboa GFA, not the more Eboa Ghana. And I think the GFA should really be proactive when it comes to this.
I know Hasaacas ladies will be making a return to the because you see, it looks like on level no so yeah. All the other teams are domestic, you know. Yeah. But Omuko say, you know, and in Guasia Kaya de Guomo. Now someone in Namseska and it's hardly it shouldn't happen like that. I will say it to me and I must say the FA should make a strong case to the ministry and this thing I did a man as some look because we have a first lady. Seven predators. I say
or foundation.
Oh, first lady. Oh, second lady. Oh, upompo. Edwana don't need them. Only bit a catcher as much as Mira. I say we say. Only just fight a catcher a man. Now Yan said, Omo Kobia, Sabia, Timbia, government will sponsor them. Some flights.
$200,000 for
Champions League. 5,000 for for the man money. It's a few say also you say a man the one qualify. The ministry will sponsor you in terms of your ticket. Movie beyond per diems ministry.
A man who Hasaacas ladies contingent on the court. Aside players, but that's with it, because a man here and see one team can say we don't have those video analysts in also say as compared to memano because the memano ko board members for so die che we mu die che wan enkofo bebre ba Hasaacas for management for mo ko am so so medru 10 BIT o medru 10
say per dem ni ho ntino mo no so
but the thing is ye hu ko for no so yeah, no, so.
Ska ho an come for be dey chi.
No. But Alfie no said okay Henry Asante me Henry be one of the things also table or be the media plan and the strategic plan for the department and then also no your proposals to it. No, you should every president to get to the ministry and try to push it. And say when it shouldn't be just about the Black Queens, the national team, because when they feed into the Black Queens they say, "Oh my God, now Obiko can say more friendly, Oka say more friendly keke." And you say, "Oh my patch also Oka say more friendly." As I know my now next time, maybe Abigail Mone, Queen Star, man, I'm also involved in football. I'm also be team nechi. Name the media lights them raso. Adia ma we aye no efe pa he basigi o ya adia ma. E ma coaching. Me kwam de no me ngwa. Us de bia no say asem. Oh, no anyway ayaka. I don't have the kind of discipline picture where those here. So that Baba is so good. It talks about the respect they have for their coach. And I think say basigi is also born abaso. Basigi be do you also the Black Queens man. Straight up. Yanji Black Queens man straight baba.
Basiru for now the Black Queens coach Messi Tegu and omde host 2018 aye ntimi and Messi Tegu fa call wafu nti oje ya no na yenya gide wonu ne following edition so ne ekodi second nti no obi anim say anka modem one e but call outs no said you say aye na me mate asem bi between one Bazigi ni Hasaacas no I don't know say saade no so na dawo de ene ye mfa nya national team so obeka say oni nipa no ewo bibi say me di ni players be boy bia obebo against me ama ya mama cool say there is issues na
yet go no ni omo one feel say Bazigi na nka say juma no de man no so go for Bazigi players wa hanu obebo awam no my we tough thinking
players no
how can you be thinking like this
players no mu born under 20 to come ni na Isaaku ya under 20 player obo Blasters eti enkosi sai na player no one mature from the under 20 sana why Blasters Black Queens match
yeah the Mukarama about Black Queens
Oma Bobby is Mukarama
under 18
from about Black Queens
now because girls the only one person part of Black Queens there is so embarrassing. I mean this is our best women's team in Ghana. Nene woman of no Black Queens. This is the best women's team in Ghana. Well, yeah, China F and also NJE. Nyana ye women's football no. Omo yadi at least for a start. Omo pidam kakra ka nyana nkosro. Na be boy nyina. Okay. Now, also if you can coach ladies, you can coach Bonsamba. Also about Chelsea. Say I remember coaching at St. Monica's SHS. It was so annoying. It wasn't easy. Christian that you suffered. Oh, but it's easy. To Christian, Martin, it's easy. Many coffee. It was a candy. And because of minimum relationship. Garden City, women's team, no. You don't need handle. Say, the first edition on boy inter schools. No. We played the final with Okes. I say Okes. I think this Okes 4-0. But the channel say only the technicalities of you say there was a lady now we school 2 years. No also about no 3 years. And we have school on to me more. Even though so about SS1. Oh, and on this side yes stripping of the title the man. And Christian every say about Jesus easy. Also about it. And easy. Enti yamo basi ya baso why adie pa why adie
mana omo dwuma bia no easy dwuma bia ye unya botre unya time
yeah
enti se wanya sa botre no na wanya sa time na mama na chama waso be hye me ma kire ma adie pa ya home econs class biology chama waso be hye.
Well, but if it was that the US national women's team doesn't need help from government because they can generate 300 million a year from just match proceed.
US Assembly.
Benny Jai Benny Sadi na me mo abroche de bia me mo epreso ho yo say o me yenom de abroche de en toto ho a mo ye 100 years ahead of us and then mo krom mo ka LGBT asem yes abe asem kase okro mu ot ase mo ho no gender advocacy ne sade no cry say matra ho da yes of the eka ot ase di ha no women's football no bono normal sakura park ne kwanche park so ne bono
no ko is a member na boy wi ansa
this a member na boy wi ansa na mo bonti en kakranti e ho na o say government other institutions are you know Serbia ka Hasaacas ladies na nkebia ye bi na sanitary pad for ebi ni wa for ebi no mo support no mo ma no mo ebi mpanyin for nya kura ma mo so mo try na mo nya bibi mo now you're not the Ghana Premier League and won say man no Kim Faisal and your first defeat of the season, the first defeat for Kim Faisal.
But even in that defeat, we were impressed with Kim Faisal.
I know now, Obi ka say the Kim Faisal here and run moment who say a through now no money got to wash it was no fluke.
Yeah, last year
I know to Obi Busa chairman champion Ash Gold said why do you sack your coach when he loses to Kim Faisal? Baba draw back when we need back Olusuya no sacking.
Last season the same venue Omolusu 5. Chelsea almost 5.
Okay.
So after just 1 year, now call the same venue Omolusu 5 now Okolusu just 1. Chema why are there? Now Kim Faisal were always bound to lose this game because Chelsea for the starting season we almost ran there sir. 3 games I'm draw back Okolusu me.
But Jeremy highlights no
of course.
Jeremy highlights of the game now. But mess mpanyim for broken pitch ni aka wasama last year I think said this time so I say ikaka mo hwe no monka Hereford Agbanyo say let Abigail be on the screen for just 3 minutes and obviously why I say what a face Charlie the girl fine oh yo
oh no be right intim kasa no hofe
okay no hofe do timi ka
say no no okay no hofe
oh Marco Wakula be broken heart abisine on recover I say me can't be an Wakula be attack me because broken heart as lose insanity
ain't Kim Faisal fair 3 games no medical chairman the entire we need to take Kim Faisal serious any games na Kim Faisal ebono any results omunya difficult games if Kim Faisal of all teams say team call Domako for winner chairman mo ya there Chelsea season we Omolusu even one player per I think Steven Amankona. No
Omolusu to Asante Kotoko.
But
and I shall to
apart from that key players are available. And for a team in
one venue that is always difficult for any team to win. Brekum Kaon.
Yeah, Brekum Kaon. And the way Kim Faisal were just unlucky. If Ombetimi should be feed and not defeat anymore, how they should be able to take their chances. Say Kim Faisal take your chances na bomb akomiki 12 bia chama maybe can Kim Faisal the draw by Jamianum Ukraine and not Kim Faisal game na me share no any the other games na ma hwe ni nyina no if I was looking for a game one ebe mama convinced about Kim Faisal game no mo season na enra game no even though they lost but performance of Kim Faisal the man no a massive improvement compared to last season and Omolusu there but Namian Mukuri chairman Kim Faisal should take consolation say game no bad
yeah.
And they are improving if they are to pick lessons from Enra game now game there when you create chance now to share chances now chairman it always come back to haunt you. It's the few chances like in face a nine. If they were to convert those chances now, be and come on we need na can face at the point the free become by. I'm so impressed. So I'm not to also say chairman said that gurus there can or some major league no. Me say can face a better major league no. But say can face a trust with this trend and this performance say can face a FNC just outside the top 4 and not be surprised. Maybe a 5th or 6th finish for King Faisal. Very modest.
Okay, Yava Emra Kotokodiano, Asante Kotokone, number 6. Kotokosia, and there were 3 games in the Ghana Premier League. Yes. And Adriana Stars, RTU, Eldoma. That's going to be an interesting game. As I'm ready, we are Bagnanum near you, how they will fare Eldoma. Adriana Stars, Lusu, the game. Lusu, in 49 league games, no one Lusu.
Yes.
And so can find out. I go show more honor. How they draw. Yes. It's here how Mr. responded at home to Sad defeat Nakivaz at the moment and Sana. Omokobo has of a game. No, Accra Lions will soon be Team United and so Airbo and Asante Kotokone 11 Wonders FC. You say, Kimfaza and Kotokone the only unbeaten teams. Teams almost 100% record. These teams are 100% record. Our league and I Kimfaza could drop it.
In this man say. Prosper Ogum even in next match one of the coach of the month.
Prosper Ogum, but I honestly believe
I think King Face has the and especially the games like King Face are
Abono.
Maybe King Face I am so much impressed.
But say Prosper Ogum and Timia
yes.
Or Timia and Sennedia and about draw cry coach of the month go to aye, but I mean was on team I was in there.
Last season, Kotokone 11 Wonders about 2 games. Kotokone Winibi. 1-1 in Accra. 1-1.
Oh, Techiman. Yeah.
Mekai Techiman game no. Fabio Gamana share first goal. And on Betty Kamane ball 1-1. But since then, a lot have changed.
A whole lot.
2 teams in never be Brasesa. Selko 11 Wonders na. Tamomba Accra and Kotokone ball 1-1 no. The best player in that game no. Was Salif Ibrahim on a MVP. On no say. Ye we season so we no chairman. Omo captain Rashid Mohammed Eko Legon Cities. They've also lost their coach Ignatius to Mediama to home. They say they so abefi. You know, that team now on the enya 2 drawn game against Asante Kotoko no. Chairman, they've lost some 3 key components of the game. Their coach, their centre back and Salif Ibrahim. Now, you started season way. Ubisari, my candidate for relegation now. But the Chachima level on this can 3 games now, Bono. So far, 18 teams now, Ebo Ghana Premier League. No, 8 any winning game. 8. One of them, the Chachima 11 Wonders. Mekai said the first game, or Trefie, as good concern 1-0. Second game, Okwawe, and only Brekum Chelsea Kobo 0-0. And then last week, yay, or Trefie, Mediama 1-1. So in 3 games, no more no, winning game. But the good news for 11 Wonders, they say, first game, no, games that twice even though they are not losing, even though they are not winning, but they are not losing. And interestingly, and Katindia also the centre back or a captain to Legon Cities, you know, and can over say Gabi consider more goals. But so far in the league, chairman, as go show me 1, Medema show me 1. In 3 games, they've conceded only 2 goals. And I think it is quite impressive. And they who team now, me sure say Isaac Kwan no see a kind about game about my dwarfs, about my Diana, on a right back these days. No about Epe Roxin, Rashid Mohammed Ekoye no, chairman centre back no, Joseph Adojumo, any Munat Sadiq Abbas, any about centre back. Sa players no more both centre back edema 11 Wonders no. Chairman Namian Mukredi Omu Juma. Even though say Omuntimi Sheno, very difficult to beat 11 Wonders. Even 2 or more in Ghana Premier League this season. Dimpa. Obasa 4 back New Year. Chairman na Muhammad Tetenote and Nebo at holding. In Tetenote Ghana football. Very, very experienced. No just defenders anymore. Adding so betimanya 2 or more goals against them. On Bomu we are in advanced position, Frank Amankwa and Jordan Ponsa. On the left, brand friend your champion na Ashite Olenu obi anim Ashite Olenu or Ghana football mu ono ball on the right na brand friend Abbas Ganiu elidi attack no quite a decent side there but against informer Sante Kotoko 3 games 3 wins at the Kumasi Sports Stadium Chama onse Kotoko already almost start to be so far in the Ghana Premier League say Jari was our stars on Fiantozen Kubianwe Chama on Kotoko start after first 3 games of the season.
After first 3 games,
you know,
80% passing accuracy.
Yeah,
and that's out of 1,267 passes. Almost completed 1,014. That's 80%. Successful passes in the final third. 316. Forward passes 358. Average possession. 57%, which means that they are possessing more than their opponent.
Yes.
And that's a good thing. Shots on target, 14.
That's encouraging.
And Omashemu 6.
Encouraging.
And they've conceded just 1.
And for a team with 3 games, only a shot on target, 14 shot on target in 3 games. On average, more than 3 shots on target per game.
Yeah.
That is encouraging.
3 point
and those,
something.
Yeah, and those 14 shots on target, you know, Kotoka converting 6 and I conceded 1. So far, they've done an amazing job. But against a team 11 wonders, last year Kotoko went to Miancheno. Kotoko best was 100% record. Oh, league no media. The difficult games are yet to come. They didn't pass with Baba. Against 11 wonders are on Sada M finding in feet. Oh, league no media. Oh, fear. Kumasi Sports Stadium. Kotoko must continue their impressive start to the season. Me assure say Patrick Asma on the left, Christopher Nete on the right. Abalora better go post Ganiu echo blaster come to last game wa mobi but so available there Ganiu straight back into the center back partnership minim the coach betime choose no between Masola Jiman and Andrew Sapau when a coach na choose no but be a coach betime choose no bia no or partner Ganiwa chama me so say there's no problem there's this discussion should Kotoko play 2 holders in Richard Agadas ball be the chairman very difficult to drop him. When a very good game for Kotoko Omni Ghost game no. Eti Kotoko bo fie between Agadas and Mudasiru. Me so bobo mienu nyina. No abo Rich Walamti akan ho. Last game Gamma echo left. And obo Samuel Boatin elidi attack no. And Adekopon eba on the left. Me sure say land of another coach betimi am maintaining. Na these are quality men against 11 wonders Kumasi die. Chama Kotoko 2-0. I think it's a very fair resource.
Well, okay. And as good as I said, okay. But I'm going. But Saturday night football. Yeah. Saturday night football, and that's 6 p.m. If we do that time, we'll be okay. Then you come and watch that game because I know say a lot of people would love to watch the game. But I'm not there because we not sure say I'm not gonna go tell you man. I would do light a stadium near you know. That we free easy. What is so very easy? You say almost conserve energy because I want some stadium floodlight. And they say engine is very easy. But everyone said now score for never go for a charge. But and they say it has nothing to do with Asante Kotoko. It has nothing to do with the sports council. If you have any questions, I take it to AECD for. And now it's in there, and then so you have so light. No?
Yeah.
I hope it's almost numeric. I hope for light.
No more. I'm using a generator no stadium way.
Normally, Sane.
Now for electricity naturally off the and say game no.
For when you come,
we bet me holding on and to say light in the bar. If you front light part meaning there most of your issue.
Gen set in the man na omoya iti but yamo the new regional sport NSA boss now and acting Mr. Apia very hard. Yeah, very hardworking person. Very hardworking. Ushiana, you love him. The human relations here, excellent. And I know so far teams on bubble. I was telling when you imagine say Ubia, Chris Ubia, Oye NSC boss ever say Kumasiam. Na Chris Ubia Kaoba Stadium. Oh, car pass what I say. Now what drew? Sorry, what drew one Ubia? Police for the bizarre car pass. So you also train, they go far back. Is also my just say money room, and I be no. so due process. Fine gentlemen. I'm hoping say umbe regularize umbe position permanent.
Not time so say sani subai.
Not time didn't send subai.
Time any people be one of myself.
There only time is send subai. One place at time is send subai. You want by the time in sense. Hearts of Oak Ash Gold. Yes, must win for
Hearts of Oak.
Okay.
Chairman, they have to win at all costs.
Must win for Ash Gold too, because and that is what makes the game interesting.
Yes, that's what we need.
Ash Gold, turbulence kakraba.
But we league table no so Ash Gold of 5 points, Hearts with 3.
Ash Gold at the end. Ash Gold of 4 points. Almost 4. Some really back draw. 4 points. The Ash Gold the Oman na go press panic button. And the supporters here divided. Most of the statement about Bunting say regards to supporters against the champion. BSC among against the champion because champion Nukono is on one India. He's the president of the club. And Wajit team free Anglo good funds him. I so on there. It will against it and the game team now against it. Because now you all come here. Unless say be a omni be in oh. Obviously, this is to bring to the attention of Ashanti Supporters Union and all stakeholders of the current development of Ashanti Good Supporters Front that there is currently a splitter group from our Supporters Union called Champion Supporters. Uti. Formed by a known Accra supporter. Obuasi branch. The new group attacked our support group in Kumasi last week. During King Faisal FC, and that's almost what I say. I said, we say the Pabia Koti group, Eddie Ama champion. The Pabia group are when the Champion Supporters Union. Obviously, has even the lead. It is our class no more coin. I say, and not supposed to be complaining about champion. I be more attack you on the side, and no more address it, say. Based on the above intelligence, we are alerting all Ash Gold supporters and stakeholders to be cautious before, during, and after our teams encounter with Accra Hearts of Oak. Fine. Nevertheless, we hereby advise that this rival group should cease their counter activities and join the main supporters union to forge a united front. I'm sure. And support our dear club. Okay. In the spirit of peace and reconciliation, we advise our main supporters to exercise patience in the face of any provocation from the splitter group and immediately report same to the police or any security agent detailed at the stadium before, during, and after our match. Remember, FIFA doesn't support violence. Kindly treat this as urgent and important. When you want IMC secretary supporters or cooperate to the president of the club and the club management. And it's a team supporters in watching yes, a group here from a Champion Supporters Union. I will say, wow, but can be here, the club president, Bianom no, and their face. So, it's almost a game, no more hope, he said, maybe sound Chris, it's almost advice some supporters. But any very good for us to say, oh, a big game like Hearts of Oak. Now, supporters more. I mean, it doesn't. They're
always fighting. That's good, always fighting. For about 2 years in there, you don't see them being a united front. They be and that is quite worrying. But this game there, the amount game there, baby, I'm not arguing. Say pressure with 2 teams in India. So as good then can 70 and after 3 games, now we need backward, lose backward, draw backward, kaya nisa. And now Omwankasa any pressure bomb by pressing the panic button and in here. But in time say a must win for us of say, Chairman, defending champion, you cannot open the defense to your title after say double 4 games. Now we need be. So has we need a channel game now. It will mean say has about 4 games into the new season without a win. The moment I am more Yama has spoken say, what if Kotoko also wins? So has we need watching against Ash Good. Next Kotoko we need now. Chairman, now yako say league need gradually they are losing it. And at these days, why are as a last week Kotoko ahead of Hearts of Oak. Kotoko we no nya resource. Let the press better Hearts so. And at the same thing, Kotoko airbo and obo we are or China Hearts of Oak bo. Se Kotoko we near pressure has to focus more, and pressure don't be worse if they lose on Monday. So we lose game nichina. Monday pressure be back coach board so. Pressure be management so no. Chairman be too much for them to handle. So in the interest of everybody, in the interest of the coach, supporters, any obia or matter or has to focus no. Whatever means possible, fair means possible has between resource no. They must get the resource. But against as good of fear, as good of so pressure bomb no so dear. Chairman bed in there. But I'm going to create this house and we need game media. Chairman Masubeshi. And I'm tipping us folks say they must begin to reverse the trend.
Okay.
First win of the season, no.
Also,
what a fair was
I had to look simply.
Yeah. So they must get the 3 points.
Okay, yes, I'll be at the stadium toward that game.
Chairman, last season, out of 6 points, you know, has Enya Bakope.
How many has good?
Ewa Accra and Omubo 2-2.
Omulusu Oboasi.
Enti, the last time I has Ebe Piemu Oboasi na Nkoya Mom. Na Eko Samuel Boadu. Ene pressure sa woni so. One disadvantage, Dema has Bobo Kone say, almost Lusu Muhammad Alasa. And she has a chilewa, or no pillar, Ewo has a chilo. So has a coffee player bia, Muhammad Alasa no modene ebabe pay, but ene onio. On your red card in their last game, Momo boy, against Adriana. Going to this game, Darocha Ewo, Omo the argument do about account, Ewo bench you. And as good players, you know, ebe pese, Omo be prove coach no wrong. No ma fighting for a place, Ewo team name. Because Coach Thompson and Neoni Hobio. And be a new coach syndrome, ebe ye jumana. As good, Etnefie, Elusu to House of Fokuno, and also Yasem Fofro. Yenim the internal wranglings, politics, are Koso House of Folk, a team name. And Chairman, it's not about the supporters, no, even the playing body. And Yama be brain Koso. But I think, say, Abia as good, this game, players, you know, and Casabenya mental toughness, Eddie this game. Because psychologically, club will be our Ghana air boy Tiakotone asa. Players na di kaya psycho on face. And sana the management de beba diaba. I don't see us folks so bet menya win ewo this game. Ne best ebe draw. House of folk now win ewo obuasia. Ebe very positive. Edi amako Samuel Boadu ahead of the game on a JSR Rebon. Chairman, among front shedan who can fight a team ni. Chairman no carry that trophy. Under Kenichi Yasuashi. House of folk. Now on a neighbor. Okofani from Wow Stars. Pius Bafua or booking first abe 8 years. Samuel Atakusi Kotoko. Fantastic young chap. Enoch Morrison. Obeka Osman Ibrahim or a Kotoko material. Wadudu. Ebo Wow Stars. Ene Legon Cities. A more very young team, but players, you know, and said that young Ghana League. They know the terrain. And this time round, Kim Fraser in the team ni. Second Fraser Kolusu Brekuma and Yawan Bebre because Chairman time in the crowd or the call no ya don't belusu. Last season, Brekum Chelsea first game Olu Obo draw. Or Legon Cities. Last season, the second game was against Kotoko or ball draw. Or called draws Kolusui. Now your fourth week say ya no only Liberty than able. And we share Liberty 1-0. Because Brekum for no person mu Kaliginima or home games no mu de Kaliginim. This season, no Brekum Chelsea and Yaman Shedan Famomo. Even 11-1 the score no more ball draw. And this time round, and Nibra no more the body attacking Fraser no na all out some benya win. And Ampao Munyai. Because Kim Fraser echo as second home game Abrekum Chelsea Bono. Trawon Lusu. And Kim Fraser chess more materials this year no bet me the Udamu ye.
Dalibo, whatever news you na member referee and cardio the chat na yemfa course so cycle versus chwana yemfa course so kakra ref emre na so an sa
on the 3rd of December Yeah, program be fan clubs are more bosontwe nyina.
Okay.
Ehia wo kontanse aye idea goal kakra.
On the 3rd of December.
On 3rd of December.
Oh, okay.
Kankana the time ba hane next week rag year congress. I say ehunda ubo no ye dey e wo form. Na nkofo bi aguko na wi. Jo Debra ne Jo Seja ne Natifo maguko no.
Magu rag.
O magu rag no kra say rag na gu. Rag ni hobi.
Oh rag ho be gu.
Anyhow na say rag ho a efe ni form nya hwe. Is efe first no efe no me trace camera rag na chairman members ene mobile money ne tegu referees ne phone so. Rag nya tax onya hwe. Eye ni bre ne adwonbon ne omde ba konum no. Eku a
anybody adwonbon awon.
Omde be take leadership no.
Oh David.
Oh sanity. Ena amana na eku ne eba form a say vice ne chairman almost some corporate chairmanship position na and ye say come next week no so mo ye heard about me Eddie because then coming to me there ka Joe Debra dia okay Boni say in the absence of nothing bad is good to Joe Debra dia kankano ka bia na say and to there at the time no from out here for next week
Bati yeah but ya rag for congress now mobile no okay my was the phone lines ne blinky ever calls no but Zaid bibi aboko
chairman nyame adom bibi aboko
eno ko brokum ni bia
there be chairman enrani o welcome
na mo welcome yeah
chairman you lose no wonderful lose the my Kingfisher fans
okay
cause chairman you be kai last season ye ni brekum Chelsea ohina me opa ko techimai ye shomu 4-3 ye call ho almost 5 ne and last season chairman you be kai say Kwame Pepra no on the best striker
Ghana
in the Ghana Premier League no ombi Kojo Frimpong bi but chairman and ne Kwame Pepra ko South Africa Kojo Frimpong ko South Africa but Kingfisher and the young team akọ brekum akonya 1-0 defeat
why there Kingfisher I don't know yes side covers in the table in Ghana but you ever call like a crabina sorry to be so and so I say okay hello
Tamu
yes sir and then from Paul Holy John OC from Paul Holy John OC na any birthday from Paul Holy John OC I wish you happy birthday
our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy. This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020